Good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah. So, today we are going to talk about an important topic where we are experiencing in our daily life, in our regular life, and every year, somehow or the other, in the form of anything it can be. Okay. So, before going to start this topic, let us go with some examples.
Okay.
Did you ever heard the word disaster? What is the meaning of disaster and how it would be? So let us find out here. So today our topic is about disaster management. What it is?
Management.
Disaster management. Disaster means nothing but a situation which is coming in front of us, or else the situation where the humans are experiencing in their regular life without any notice or with notice. Sometimes we can know that so and so situation is going to face, we are going to face so and so situation will come in front of us. But sometimes unknowingly, some situations will happen. Take, for example, night, everyone will sleep, okay? Or else during daytime also, we are very busy with our works and we are not in a position to analyze the next moment or the next minute what is going to happen with us. Okay, so just for example, we are sleeping in our own house. All of a sudden, we started moving wherever we are. We started moving and the total building is collapsed. What does it mean? When the building was collapsed, Madhava, listen here.
Yeah.
When the building was collapsed without our notice, when we are sleeping during night time, or else I am teaching right now, all of a sudden the building started falling down. What is the reason behind that? You can take it as when earth is moving,
Okay.
obviously the buildings will start to fall down. So when earth is moving, what kind of action it is? It is called as what? Earthquake.
Okay.
It is called as earthquake. In Telugu, we can call it as
Bhukampam.
bhukampam. Okay. So, if we are facing the situation of earthquake, can we take it as a natural disaster?
Yes.
Natural disaster means what? What is the meaning of natural disaster?
Prakruti Vaiparitya.
Very good. Prakruti, the changes which occur naturally in the nature. Okay, the changes which are going to occur or which are going to face by us is called in nature is called as natural disaster. Whatever the loss we are getting, floods, you can take it as a natural disaster. Okay, tsunami is also a natural disaster. But do you think one more disaster which we recently badly experienced, where lot of human life was we lost total human life? What is the disaster? A few years back, I mean to say 4 5 years
Corona.
back, corona. But do you think corona is also big loss, big disaster, as far as I concerned? Because human life, there is a huge loss for human life. Financially, everyone's life was broke down. Okay, but do you think, can we take this corona or COVID as a natural disaster? Is it comes under natural disaster?
No.
It cannot. We cannot take COVID as a natural disaster into consideration, because it is like, bio war by Chinese. Okay, so there was a virus, okay, where they invented or where they experimented to have a bio war on other countries. But unfortunately or fortunately, that virus was released by someone and that was spread in the society, and all over the world it was spread, and it has become like anything. We lost so many loss was there behind when COVID was experienced by all of us throughout the world. Not only Hyderabad, not only Telangana, not only India, not only China, but throughout the world, that virus was spread like anything, and so much loss was happened, and we experienced very badly. So here what I mean to say, there are some natural disasters are there which will occur in nature on the spot by themselves, but there are some few more disasters are there where human beings are also held responsible for that. Human beings are also held responsible for that. So here what I mean to say, when floods are coming, suppose take for example Mumbai, few years back there are a lot of floods are occurred in the Mumbai. And when floods are coming, floods means nothing but varadalu, heavy rains. When heavy rainfall is coming, so much loss will be there, property loss will be there, human loss also will be there, and lack of lot of drainage problem we are facing in the society when huge rainfall is occurring. Okay, when drainage problem we are facing on the roads due to heavy rainfall, do you think is it a natural disaster?
No.
No, we cannot say that. Drainage is in our hands how to control and how to manage. Without facing such problem, it's completely and it is purely depends on in the hands of a human being, where they can manage properly, where they can control it properly. When the system is not working in a proper way, obviously some disasters we have to face as a human being in the society wherever you are living. Okay, so there will be certain reasons behind these disasters. Not only natural disasters, three reasons mainly we can take for where human beings are also considered as a reason for these disasters. The point number one, without any proper plan, wherever you go, lot of buildings are being constructed. That is one of the reason. And huge increase in the population is also one of the reason for the disaster. Okay, without proper plan, without any plan, wherever you go, the encroachment is happening. Encroachment means nothing but in previous chapter also we came across this point. What is the meaning of encroachment? Cutting of the trees, nothing but. Okay, so when population is increasing, automatically humans are in search of the lands where they have to build a shelter to live in. Okay, so obviously they are cutting the trees and forests are getting down, decreasing. Okay, so that is also, less rainfall is also one of the disaster. See, seasonal rainfall will be there, unseasonal rainfall also will be there. Now that in the month of December or January, just wait for few more days, without your notice rainfall is going to come, because these are all natural things where it can happen by nature. We cannot provide, we cannot produce rainfall, or we cannot make any system here to fall the rain. Okay, so here reason one, without any proper plan they are constructing buildings, and reason two, increase in the population also. Okay, so when huge population is increasing in the society or in the country, naturally the place to live in will become very less. So they are finding, they are in search of the place where they can build the house. So these two reasons are making to occur or to face by the rest of the persons a big disaster, where we can lost human life, and also property damage also will be there due to heavy rainfall. When drainage system is not proper in the system, in the society, obviously all those water will get into our houses, and property also will damage, like TV will damage, computers will damage, fridge also will damage, whatever the belongs to the things which belongs to our own family. When water is coming inside the electricity, when water will come into the electricity, obviously short circuit problem also will occur. So because of short circuit also, there is a we can experience a huge loss of human life. Huge loss of human life. This is all why it is happening, because there is no proper management prepared by the government, or prepared by the government in the sense the group of people. The government is nothing but the group of people who is elected and selected by the people to look after many problems in the society, and their utmost responsibility is to look after, not to face any kind of such problems by the humans, those who are living in the country. Okay, but is it happening in a proper way? No. Ours is a democratic country. Ours is a secular state, and every person is having each and every right to select and elect the persons according to their convenience and according to their choice. Okay, everything is on par. Everything is going happening in a proper way. Till where? Till the selection and election of a person. Once the ministers are framed by the government, CM was formed, PM was formed, and cabinet ministers were formed, and each and every minister is framed with certain department. Okay, so whatever the consequences, whatever the situations, whatever the problems are there in such department, it is purely to look after by that particular minister. Okay, so here disaster means not only occur naturally by nature, but also human beings are held responsible for so many kinds of disasters where we are facing in our daily life. Okay, so did you ever think how to control this population? Who will control the population?
Ours.
Is there any machine
No.
to control population? Suppose, take for example, your in your household, if any leakage is happening in the sink, or any pipe was damaged, and that pipe, because of the damage, water is leaking continuously. So that is in your hand. You can replace with one more new one. Okay. So there is a facility, there is a possibility to replace a pipe or to control leakage of water, because that is a simple thing. How can you control population? It's depend upon whom? It's depend upon us. It's depend upon the human beings. Once if any person, two persons, male and female, entered into the family system, they have to make a proper plan about their own family. No one will frame any plan for an individual family. The head of the family, whether father or mother, whomever they are, both the parents are reason to control or to make a plan how to run the family, how many children they have to plan to give a birth. It is completely depends upon them. So here, if we are facing the problem of increase in population, so don't you think it is completely held responsible by the human beings? Yes, exactly. So the one and only reason here, the control of population is in our own hands. Is in our own hands. Of course, you may have capacity to survive 6 children or 7 children. Okay, so if after coming to a certain stage, if 7 government jobs are taken by only one family, what about other families then? Did you ever think in that angle? Suppose, take for example my family. Okay, I have 7 children or 8 children, and everyone are higher studies going through. Okay, after completion of their graduation or post graduation, everyone will search in the job. Luckily, if my 8 children are securing government jobs, if one family is getting 8 government jobs, then what about other families? If we decrease, if we plan, or if we limited our own family to a certain number, then rest of the 6 jobs will go to the other family or not? Are you listening what I'm saying?
Yes.
Are you listening what I'm saying? So here, the population increase, the control of population completely depends in our hands only. Okay, so here we can control few disasters where there is a possibility by a human being to manage or to control. Whatever the disasters we are facing, we cannot take every disaster and every hazard. Hazard means nothing but problems. Okay, this is also one of the synonym of disaster. Hazards means what? Problem. If any problem are occurring in the society, purely we cannot blame it is only because of nature. It is only because of nature. Few disasters also will occur with the presence, with the negligence. Negligence means what? Carelessness. What is the meaning of negligence? Did you ever heard this word?
Carelessness.
Yeah, lekkalenitanam. In Telugu we can call it as ignoring, negligence, okay? Carelessness. So if any person is not taking proper care, if he is neglected by any other work which he is supposed to do, naturally this kind of hazards will faced by the society. Okay, so overall what I mean to say here, there will be a particular sector where we can manage these disasters. And before going to manage how to manage these disasters, what kind of disasters? Accidentally few disasters will happen. Suppose take for example, you are moving on the road on your own way. Okay, you are on the correct path, but the person who is coming behind us or opposite side, when we don't have a period to live on this earth, without our notice, some loss will occur on the road, which is called as road accident. Okay, so there are so many disasters like accidents, knowingly, unknowingly accidents will occur, airplane accidents also will occur, rail accidents also will be there. So many kinds of accidents without our notice will happen in our regular life, and daily we are watching. Nearly, if you switch on your TV, if you are going to listen the news bulletin, maybe somehow or the other, due to one reason or the other, it may not be human life or damage of human life will be there. We can hear in many ways. Okay, whether a people, a group of people will spoil the life of a group of other group of people, or else if any person is going to met an accident on the road. So what I mean to say here, the disasters which occurred by nature naturally, not only those situations will be considered as natural disasters, but there are few more disasters are there where the human beings are held responsible. And only because of why I am telling that human beings are responsible for such kind of disasters here, because of the negligence of human beings, or deliberately it is caused by a person, and there is a chance to lose human life, property damage also will be there, and accident related disasters also will be there. Okay, so we cannot place any disaster like a natural disaster. As I said, three reasons are there behind where we can take human beings as a disasters also. What are those reasons? One is increase in population. Increase in population. The second one is lack of drainage facility. Okay, and the third one is without a proper plan, constructing the buildings. Okay, so these are the three main reasons where we can take human being as a responsible person. human being. Okay, so increase in population, it is completely in the hands of a human being or a person how to control the population. Lack of drainage facility. If huge rainfall, suppose take for example in our Hyderabad also, if unknowingly or all of a sudden, if any heavy and huge rainfall is occurring, what will happen? Total water will jam on the roads itself because there is no proper way to go that water. Okay, so what is the reason behind that? Sometimes manholes also will be opened without the notice of the public, when public are moving on the roads without their notice, when they are walking straight away they'll go into the drainage system, and there will not be any chance to find even their dead body also sometimes. So these are all the disasters occurred by, not by nature, only because of the human beings. Okay, and even we have gone through many examples in some years back. Borewell, digging of a borewell. Okay, in the fields or to construct any building, nearly 2000 feet or more than 2000 feet of borewell will be digging by the borewell. Okay, so after going to certain depth, what few those people are doing, instead of covering that area with any putting any caution board, don't come here or don't here, work under progress, you have to place few caution boards to the public where they should not come to that particular area. So what here the people are doing, they are not taking any cautions, they are not giving any cautions, they are not keeping any boards for the public not to come to that area. They'll leave that place where a borewell was digged. Okay, and it was certain nearly 1000 to 1500 feet of borewell will be digged, and it will not cover. Obviously what will happen, the small children, those who are playing nearby that area, without their notice, straight away they fell into the borewell. So that is also one of the disaster. If luckily that child is having 4 days to live on this earth, he will come out with the danger. If not, what will happen? He will die in the borewell. So that is also one of the disaster, you can take it as. That is also one of the disaster. So this disaster caused by whom? Caused by the nature or caused by human being?
Human being.
Obviously. Naturally, that loss, whatever the loss was happened to a family because of that borewell, it is only because of the negligence of the people. The people, if they are properly working. So always remember one thing, after coming to a certain stage, try to remember my words. When you are doing work, your work should speak but not by you. If any work assigned to Madhava, Madhava's work should speak but not by Madhava or not by the people. Always remember one thing, system should speak rather than the people. When people will speak, when system is not in a proper way. So my dear children, remember my point, remember my words very well. It will help you throughout your life. It helps you to build your career in such a way where you cannot go back once again. Okay, so always try to give a chance to speak only the system, not by the people. If your work is in a proper way, then obviously nobody is having a right to talk about you and your work. Okay, so if I'm giving any work to you, what you are, your work will show. I'm teaching a lesson. What Rama Reddy? My teaching will come in front of you, but not Rama Reddy. Remember? So, why I'm giving all these examples? There are so many are there. When you are doing any work, your work should speak. Here also, why I'm taking this borewell example, when a government is taking a responsibility to dig the borewell, they have to do in a proper way by giving some caution boards or any boards they have to apply where public should not gather or public should not come to that surrounding places. If they are not taking proper care, if they are not giving certain cautions to the public that work is under progress or whatever it is, naturally some kind of human loss is going to occur, and at the same time the time what you spent to dig that borewell, 1,000 feet or 1,500 feet of work is completely collapsed only because of your negligence. So, my dear children, don't be neglect when you are doing anything. If you want to do, complete it and put a full stop. If you are not interested, don't start that work on that particular time. Take some time, start the work, and if you start any work, try to complete within time. Okay, if not, just leave it. But don't neglect, don't behave carelessness. Carelessness should not look in your work, whatever you are doing. So that is also one of the disasters. In the next session, I am going to explain about what are the accident related disasters also will be there. Accident related disasters also are there, where the accidents will occur not only on the roads, wherever you move, even in if you fly on air, there also some accidents will occur. So how to control and what are the uh, mm, uh, points you have to remember? There are some do's and do nots will be there. Do's and do nots when you're traveling on the road. Okay, what you have to do, how you have to travel, how you have to ride the bicycle, and what kind of instructions you have to follow while driving or while traveling. So let us continue in the next session, and I'll explain about the accidental related disasters. Okay, thank you.